Hey everyone, this is Drew Madsen with another great tutorial for you. Check this out. Once it renders, I hope. Please render. Okay, check this out. Oh yeah. There we go. It's a direct rip-off of Ryan's Lightning tutorial, or Ryan's Lightning Duel, and I have tutorialized it. So here we go. Alright, let's get started. First thing we are going to do is import this file. Let's say the TIFF file. We'll import it as a TIFF sequence. No need to force alphabetical order. Click OK. Click Ignore for the alpha channel. Let's add this to our composition here. We're going to work in what's called a stable state workflow. And what that means is that we first will stabilize our footage so that all this shaking is gone. Then we apply our effects. Then we reintroduce the camera motion. It's a little easier than tracking and then parenting a null, because if you need to make changes or if you completely mess up your track, you know immediately. Whereas if you track your motion, instead of stabilizing it, I've got to switch this from quarter to full. There we go. If you track your motion instead of stabilizing it, you can mess it up, and you don't know if you messed up your track or your animation. It's harder to diagnose issues. So let's go back to the beginning here. We're going to get our tracker controls. Oops, I forgot to show you how this works. We're in the composition here. We go into Window, Tracker Controls. Here come the tracker controls. We're going to stabilize motion, stabilize the position, and rotation. Alright, got this. Let's just track the hat here. That. Like that. And then let's track the top of this post. There's a devil to try to track. So track this area, get a nice wide area. We're just going to give us a nice long motion track here. Let's just hope this thing doesn't become unglued, because sometimes it does. We just have to hope, and if something messes up, readjust your trackers and try again. Fortunately, this is an HVX 200 shot. Oh, there we go. It's an HVX 200 shot. So, oh, what happened? Is this right? No. It kept the track. So all we have to do now is apply. And X and Y. And now, oh look, now we have a stabilized track. Watch this. Let me show you what just happened. You see now we have a very, very smooth camera motion and just a moving border of our frame, which we will of course fix later. But this is a much easier state to apply effects in. And the great thing about stabilization also is we can use multiple levels, multiple iterations, which we will be using. Like this, we will pre-compose this. Layer pre-compose. We'll call it our master stabilization. And we will move all attributes into the new composition. Click OK. Now we have our master stabilization here. We will import this into all of our different layers, and at the end we'll unwind our stabilization, and we have the effects applied pretty well. Alright, we did our master stabilization. We'll need to stabilize one more time before we add lightning to Matt's fingertips. This is Matt. This is Jason over here. Okay, let's take this, rename this Matt Lightning. Okay, we got Matt Lightning. Now we just have to stabilize him a little bit more. So we'll click on the master stabilization, our first layer, in Matt Lightning. We'll go into our tracker controls, which is Window, Tracker Controls, and we'll stabilize motion. Just one point this time. As I slowly hobble over here, because I'm running in such ridiculously low resolution. Here we go. And let's, wait a minute. This Now let's track, bring this over, track forward, which should be easy because our footage is already pretty stable. Yep, there we go. We will apply. And we have now stabilized our footage for Oh, one more thing. Since we have our master stabilization thing here, let's toggle switches modes, hit collapse transformations. If you notice, there's not much here. If you collapse transformations, it brings back some of the extra stuff that we lost. Alright,